Welcome to Notorious Comics. Join hands with the Notorious crew, hit subscribe, and let's dive into the world of comics. Today we're breaking down Absolute Superman #2, written by Jason Aaron, with stunning art by Rafa Sandoval and Yul Zarola. Aaron takes us on a thrilling journey weaving the past and present of Superman in a way that feels fresh, yet deeply rooted in his legacy. Let's jump into the story. A look into Krypton's past. 6 years before Superman's arrival on Earth, a young and brilliant Kal-El finds himself stifled by Krypton's rigid education system. His teacher reprimands him for not using generative AI for his assignments. Yes, you heard that right. Even Krypton pushes conformity through tools like AI, highlighting how its society discourages creativity and original thought. Kal-El's intellect shines through. He isn't just bored, he's far ahead of his peers. This isn't the Superman we're used to, the brawny hero smashing meteors. This is the boy genius side that many writers tend to overlook. His isolation deepens as his schooling takes place remotely. Picture a young Kal on a Kryptonian Zoom call, struggling to connect with anyone both figuratively and literally. Jason Aaron uses this setting to emphasize Krypton's societal divide between elites and workers, and how Kal-El stands out as a misfit even in this highly stratified world. Back to Earth. Superman in action. Fast forward to the present. Superman's rescue mission for a small mining town, introduced in issue #1, is interrupted when the Peacemakers and the Lazarus Corps arrive. In an unexpected twist, Lois Lane, now an agent of the Lazarus Corps, slaps futuristic handcuffs on Superman, binding the two together. These aren't ordinary cuffs. They dampen Superman's powers, forcing him to cooperate, or so Lois thinks. The situation gets tense but surprisingly humorous when Superman, unfamiliar with handcuffs, hilariously confuses cuffed with chuffed, a British term for pleased. This light moment adds charm amidst the chaos. When Lois uses a taser on Superman, it triggers a fascinating reaction from his suit. The symbiote-like soul detaches from Superman and attempts to dissolve the cuffs, further complicating their situation. Meanwhile, the soldiers see this as an attack and open fire on both Lois and Superman. In true heroic fashion, Superman shields Lois with his newly enhanced cape, crafted from sunstone dust. The cape, now a protective shield, showcases Superman's resourcefulness and Aaron's innovative take on his powers. It's a nod to the classic Fleischer cartoons, where Superman frequently used his cape for defense. Superman versus Lois, a clash of ideals. Despite Superman's efforts to protect her, Lois remains defiant, believing the Lazarus Corps' mission to capture Superman is justified. She views him as a destructive force, while Superman sees her as a symbol of Earth's arrogance and ignorance. This dynamic between them is refreshing. Unlike the usual love at first sight trope, their relationship begins with conflict. Lois's questions about his suit, powers, and origins reflect her natural curiosity as a reporter, even though she isn't one yet. In a powerful exchange, Superman tries to explain Earth's beauty and fragility, urging Lois to appreciate what her people take for granted. However, their tense discussion is cut short when a massive heli-tank attacks. The battle intensifies. The heli-tank, an odd but exciting mix of helicopter and tank, brings chaos. Superman leaps into action, protecting the villagers from the destruction. He uses his sunstone cape to shield them from fire and debris while saving as many lives as possible. Lois, watching his heroism up close, begins to question her perception of Superman. She notices his selflessness and realizes his actions are not driven by power but compassion. She also starts piecing together his abilities, noting that while his suit enhances him, Superman's strength, intellect, and determination are his own. As Superman continues to save lives, his suit adapts, healing the injured villagers and providing additional protection. These moments highlight Aaron's creative exploration of Superman's powers, blending Golden Age elements with modern innovations. The villains emerge. Meanwhile, the true villain of the story begins to take shape. Lois reports back to her superior, Brainiac, depicted as a shadowy figure communicating through a cold, AI-like interface. Brainiac twists Lois's words, suggesting Superman must be eliminated, which further sows seeds of doubt in Lois's mind about the Lazarus Corps' intentions. Back on Krypton, a flashback reveals Jor-El and Lara's creation of the Soul Suit, a combination of spacesuit and rocket designed to save Kal-El from Krypton's impending doom. Their desperation to protect their son mirrors Superman's determination to save humanity, adding emotional depth to the story. A shocking conclusion. As the issue ends, we're left with a chilling scene. The Peacemakers, led by Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker in the DC Universe, attack the very village Superman just saved. Smith's warped sense of peace leads him to massacre the villagers, proclaiming, "Peace has a price." This sets up an intense conflict between Superman, a champion of the oppressed, and Smith, a misguided zealot. The stage is set for a battle not just of strength, but of ideals. Final thoughts. Jason Aaron delivers a phenomenal second issue, blending action, humor, and emotional depth. The exploration of Superman's powers, his dynamic with Lois, and the reimagining of Krypton's history make this a standout story. The Sunstone cape, the symbiotic suit, and Superman's evolving heroism showcase Aaron's ability to innovate while staying true to the character's roots. Lois Lane's journey from skeptic to potential ally adds layers to her character, making her more than just a love interest. With the groundwork laid, the possibilities for future issues are endless. We can't wait to see how this fresh take on Superman unfolds. Notorious Comics rates this issue a solid 10 out of 10. What do you think of this new Superman? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Notorious Comics for more deep dives into your favorite stories. See you in the next one.